Based on our survey conducted last week, majority of the participants are second-year students. 17 participants from second-year students major in Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino. 4 participants of second-year Bachelor of Agribusiness Management. 1 participant from Agribusiness. 1 participant from Physical Education. 1 participant from Filipino third year. 1 participant from BS Math. 1 participant from BS Chemistry third year. 1 participant from Bachelor of Arts, English and Literature. 1 participant from Bachelor of Science, Agriculture, Biosystem Engineering, second year. 2 participants from Bachelor of Economics, first year. The survey says that majority of 30 participants voted for yes with 83%, and there are 17% to those who voted for no. It is important to recognize the dimension of diversity. In conclusion, Lodens' model of diversity became a tool to help organizations, which promotes inclusivity. It emphasizes key group-based different that prevent and powerful throughout people's lives. Gardenswartz and Rowe adopted Lodens' model but added some information about it. But overall, both Loden model and Gardenswartz Rowe have a contribution which we can use to point at our social identities. It is important to remember that others have a cultural assumptions and expectation that is probably not to be the same as ours. The graph indicates that Loden's model agree more frequently than not what they think a truly global discourse about diversity, and inclusion is still a ways off. The fact that other societies have distinctive, ingrained cultural perceptions is more significant. So, it is crucial to keep in mind that our people's cultural presumptions and expectations won't likely be the same as ourselves when working in international situations, despite the fact that the subject of diversity itself is still getting more complicated. Loden's model is optimistic that the refocus will make cross-cultural discussions regarding diversity dimensions more fruitful and likely to happen. Most of the respondents agree and explained that it shows one's identity and diversity. Since the diversity wheel shows who we are as a person and who we're interacting to, it is well explained that it has a great impact in our lives, especially when dealing to our certain problems that was affected by our experiences. For them, it is a great way to interact with other people, and it will help to develop oneself. The table shows that there are 30 respondents and there are 55% voted for often, has the highest value for personally as they look around how often they see the extent of ability and disability as dimension of diversity, because everyone has strengths and challenges by the ability. The resources is perform well at something, and in disability is the limit and challenges a person faces. Overall, recognizing the extent of ability and disability as dimensions of diversity is crucial for promoting inclusivity and creating a more equitable society for all individuals. It requires acknowledging the challenges that people with disabilities face while also valuing their contribution and perspectives. So the overall conclusion, vast majority of respondents agree and said it shows diversity and identity. Hence, the variety well reflects our personal qualities and the people with whom we contact. It is unmistakably said that it significantly affects our lives, especially when addressing particular problems that arise from our experiences. It is a great way for youngsters to make friends and will support their personal development. As we all know, ability is the resources to perform well at something, and disability is the limits or challenges that the individual faces. So, as the results above, there's only one respondent who has answered fair because he believes that the individual who has the ability to do anything and perform well still has limitation and can also feel broken when challenges hit that certain individual. That individual cannot continue on what he is doing when he has a disability, even if the individual has the ability and courage to do the task. And he believes that every individual has different talents and limits in a society, and it's normal nowadays. Having a variety of all types of talents and limits in a society or community is called ability and disability diversity.